Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. Welcome everybody to a brand new tabletop role-playing game actual play series. This is episode 1 of season 1. It is, you can see, the name is on the screen. It is the Duel Bastards. This game I am really excited to tell you guys about. I'm really excited to be part of this. I'm really excited these fine gentlemen have decided to play it and the subject matter that they have decided to play. So I'm going to introduce them, then we'll get into a little bit of what we're going to be doing here today, and yeah, very excited about it. So first, right below my head, you're seeing Daniel, new to the channel, playing Sebastian.
Daniel, new to the channel.
I know, I did that all wrong. Daniel, new to the channel, playing Sebastian. Yeah, Daniel. He's new to the channel, first time on any one of these shows. We're happy to have him. And then, last but certainly not least, our partner in all things CCRPG, Wizards Respite / Ash, playing Indigo.
Hey, everybody.
So, what is Duel Bastards? Well, Duel Bastards is going to be played in the game that I am currently working on for Axiom Games LLC, which we are going to publish through Wizards Respite, so I'm very excited about that. And the game is called Between the Swords and the Sea, and it's kind of in its alpha phase. I've been working on this game for, I'd say, roughly 8 months now. It's probably going to take another 8 months to get it to a point where I've been ready to talk about selling it, but it is playable. I've been play testing it around, and while I have a big group of playtesters, I really want to introduce the world to this game because I'm super proud and excited about the combat system and the other systems that are kind of materializing in this game as it comes in. So what Daniel and Wizard have agreed to do is play in this series with me and play this basically broken alpha that has come out of my thick skull, but I'm really excited about it. So I do want to just put the really quick disclaimer, because everything on Old Man Gaming comes with a disclaimer. They have never played this game, nor have they really had a chance to read the book, because the book is in hieroglyphics that only I understand. So they have a very basic understanding of what this game is and how it plays, and they're going to kind of be learning on camera with all of you, and basically subject to my me seeming like I'm constantly changing the rules. But that's not what I'm doing, and they've agreed to do this. I really appreciate that. But everybody out there who's watching, keep that in mind, because...
What did you do?
What did you do? I clearly won the last round, and clearly you have done something to give yourself an advantage. You cheat. You're a cheater.
I cheat. I won the first round fair and square, and then you come in and you do some obnoxious thing with your pompous face, and now, well, look at this.
I crack up.
Him cracking up makes Indigo 100% start laughing as well.
You guys are both laughing. The crowd is very confused. The valet is kind of like, get in between you guys and start taking off your armors. What do you guys do?
And who is the person that came in to sort of like break things up?
There was like an official guy. He came in, he talked to the judge. The judge called you both disqualified. Then the official kind of walked down the stairs to talk to you guys as trainers, your teachers, and they're kind of having a discussion off to the side. The judge has just like moved off the stairs as fast as possible because the crowd is visibly upset.
I think I would know enough about the fencing form to know that I should not be displaying the incredible rage boiling inside of me. That any yelling in the judge's face that I want to do is would just get me disqualified for future things, barred from the future. So you can see there's a bubbling, brewing, like just anger and hatred, not so much at my opponent, but at the rules.
Yeah, you guys, neither one of you knows what rule you broke. Neither one of you hit each other's face, as far as you know. So, like, all the slashes were perfect. What do you do, Indigo?
I look over at the judges. I look back over at Sebastian and say, "Hey, maybe this is serious or something." I mean, everybody's looking pretty pissed off here.
But on Zebret's side of things, it seems to me as though this is a draw. We are kind of equals.
Well, I guess it's lucky for you.
Wait, Sebastian, we're going to do our first skill roll.
You insult me.
We're going to do our first skill roll. Sebastian, roll Resolve skill roll. I'm going to say it's a difficulty of 2. So the way this works for everybody out there, and Daniel, since I explained this very fast in a session 0, like 2 weeks ago, you are going to take your Resolve skill. You're going to take a number of D6s equal to your Resolve skill. If you do not have your Resolve skill, you are just going to roll your Endurance save. If you do have a Resolve skill, you are going to roll your Resolve skill plus your Endurance save dice. That number in D6s. Now, the difficulty is 2, which means that I am rolling 2 D6s against you. It does not mean that you have to beat a 2. Successes are 5s and 6s only. 5s and 6s only. That is for me too. So, if you only have a 1 dice and I have 2 dice, and you roll a 1 and I roll none, you still accomplish the task. Okay?
Okay, so just so that, I guess for the audience to know, I have nothing on Resolve, so that would be nothing. I would just roll my Endurance save, so that's a 1, so that's a single D6.
Single D6, trying to get a 5 or a 6, because you're at your breaking point at this point.
1.
Oh, I don't even have to roll. Well, let's see how bad you feel. Okay. You like this guy. How, like, you were trying to, like, extend an olive branch in the face of being disqualified. You don't know why, on the grandest stage that you've ever been on, and all this dude can do is say he's better than you. So I'm gonna say you have to, like, you're gonna lose it a little bit. You don't, like, you rolled, like, you failed, but I failed to kind of fail you. So, like, you don't have to punch him, but you're gonna lose it on him a little bit.
I mean, can I? Is it a little bit of like chaos in the crowd? And
yeah, it's a little bit of chaos in the crowd. Yeah.
Are all eyes still on us?
No. Some people have started to leave. Some people are just talking. The papacy has left. They were confused and then they left. They're not going to stay around for this, just in case something.
Can I do some kind of surprise attack with my sword to try to like nick him?
Yes, you can. Roll. Do you have stealth?
Stealth, I do.
All right, so
yeah,
you're rolling.
1 on stealth.
You're rolling. You're rolling a skill roll for stealth. To get a sucker punch on him, basically, or a sucker stab. So it's stealth plus your agility save. He is contesting this though. He will be rolling his awareness. Plus, I believe that's right now on intelligence. It's going to change, but it's on intelligence right now. So,
okay, so just for the math, so my stealth is a 1, but my agility save is a 2. So that means I roll 3d6.
That is correct.
Yes,
Nailed
get it.
Okay.
Yes,
and I don't have awareness, but I do have 2 in intelligence. So that's 2d6.
You didn't take the skill of awareness in one of my games.
I know. That is a terrible mistake. I don't know what I was thinking.
Were you there for any of those Astro Drive sessions?
I know, dude. I know. I don't even.
Okay. All right. So you're just
Can I
using
switch something?
Not right now, you can't. I'm not going to let you switch it out so you don't get spoked.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Oh.
5s and 6s are success.
No 5s or 6s for me.
Oof.
Not me neither.
Okay, so you both fail. So I have to come up with something pretty spectacularly crappy. So here's what happens. You lose it a little bit. You've still got your sword in your hand. You've already had your sand removed by the valets. They're kind of out of harm's way. This son of a bitch says that to you. So you just kind of like nick at him. You end up like going to get his hand, but it's this time you catch up in his hilt by accident, and then he realizes what you're doing, so he tries to pull his hilt away, which pulls you into him, and you guys both step backwards. Both of you give me acrobatics, and the difficulty will be 3. Difficulty's 3.
Oh, I see.
Acrobatics, I believe, is under agility, so it will be your agility save plus your acrobatics, or just your save if you don't have acrobatics.
It's under reaction.
Okay, it's under reaction. It is under reaction, so it's under reaction. Everything I said applies, just use reaction instead of agility.
Okay.
Still 3 difficulty.
Now, since I rolled the wrong number of dice, can I re-roll them, or should I just take my fail?
Did you roll too many?
Yes.
Then you're going to take your fail. If you roll too little, I would have let you roll another one, but...
I got 1 success. I got a 5.
I got 1 success, so you both fail. So here's what happens. Like I said, you pull your sword back. Sebastian pulls forward into you. He ends up kind of stepping into you, and his elbow hits your face, which makes you think he elbowed you in the face when he's just trying not to fall off the stage. So you kind of lose it. You step in and punch at him. You don't hit him. You end up like... Were you wearing a hat? I can't...
Yes.
No,
if I'm allowed to wear a hat, I'm definitely wearing a hat.
I don't think I ever described it. I never even thought about it. But,
okay. Well, in that case, he goes to... Okay, sure. He goes to punch at you. He ends up getting your hat. Your hat goes into the crowd, but you end up twisting because, like, why is this dude punching at me? And it's at that point you both realize neither one of you are still standing on anything. You end up falling sideways. You end up hitting sideways, like, to where your ribs land on the edge of the stage. You both try and catch yourself. Sebastian, since you rolled 1 success... No, I'm sorry. Indigo, since you rolled 1 success and Sebastian didn't, you managed to grab one of the legs of the fighting stage with an arm, and you're like, I've caught myself. But Sebastian rolls over you and ends up... His knee hits you in the face, and you both topple over the side... into the dirt of the arena floor, 10 feet down. Take... No, it's 10 feet. Take 2 points of actual damage.
Oh, man.
Boof! Boof! At that point, you hear... you both hear your teachers.
You clumsy oaf! What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? That was cheating! See, this is why we are disqualified, because of your cheating!
You guys start to stand up, almost ready to fight each other at this point. It is at this point that Turga grabs Indigo, drags him back, and throws him against the back of one of the supports of the stage, and goes, "Are you out of your mind? You've already been disqualified, and you are out here going to have a fist fight with your opponent?" At that point, Sebastian, you're about to start pointing and laughing at him when you get slapped on the side of the head by Detolf. And he goes, "You would dishonor me this way? How? Oh, maybe what they say about you and your family are true." And it's at that point the official comes over. And he walks over and goes, "I hate to be this, but are they going to be able to be calm for any period of time?" Turga turns around and "Indigo will not do anything again. I promise you this." Detolf goes, "If Sebastian knows what's good for him, he will stop this bullshit."
There was a minor earthquake, and it's much more challenging to stand on the stage when there is an earthquake. Didn't you not feel it?
Don't they even teach you how to lie correctly over there in your pompous pretty boy schools with all of your pretty boy clothing?
D-Toff looks at you and goes, "Hold on! You do not insult my school!" Turga goes, "He is not wrong." That point, Turga and Toff start to face off, and it's at this point that the guard come in. Like, the Papal Paladins come in. Now, Papal Paladins, so Gloria Ius is kind of its own sovereign nation in the center of these three continents based around the religion of Absolutia. The Papal Paladins are their private kind of military force. They have a navy onto themselves. They have a town guard onto themselves. They are picked from all three different countries, and they are some of the most feared warriors. Plus, I mean, on the continent of Centralis, their word is kind of law. They're kind of like the Templars, so to speak. They walk up. Basically, there's two of them in kind of like town guard armor sort of thing, carrying halberds. They've got their halberds ready. Then there is another one who is wearing like an officer's coat. The officer's coat is stark white with gold kind of inlay around the edgings, and then on the back just a big red holy cross. That is it. That's all that's on it. They walk over with a tricorn cap on. They step over, and the two guards kind of rush over towards you and get in between you guys and your mentors at this point. The Papal Paladin steps in and goes, hold on, sorry. My name is Paladin Herrick. Is this unpleasantness done? You dishonor yourselves and your names in front of the face of the Lord, which is hard to do at this point.
Can I whisper to Indigo something?
Yeah, definitely.
Might be imperceptible to this guy addressing us.
Sure. Do it a try. Give it a try.
What would I need to roll on that?
That's a tricky one.
I get maybe stealth or...
Yeah, let's do stealth. Difficulty's only a 1. They're still far away. There's a lot of people in between you guys. You guys are at the back of the kind of formation.
No successes, but I'm gonna go ahead and whisper it.
Okay.
Come on, you think we could take these fuckers?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's not exactly the brightest idea.
The paladin kind of steps forward. At this point, like, his eyes darken. He's obviously heard what you guys just said. You see Turga and Latoff kind of, they look at you guys because they heard it. Obviously, they're closer to you guys. And both of them back away. Like, they're like, oh, no, we're not. No. They, like, step away like people, like, not wanting to be involved in the fight when the cops show up. Like, hey, I had nothing to do with this. You know, they just step back. As they do, Herrick steps in front of you both and goes, I can assure you, neither one of you would win if I had both of you at the same time. As far as what you are doing, I would like to point out, I act with the authority of the Nameless One. If you wish to go against everything you have ever believed or been taught, by all means, try your hand. Otherwise, we have business to attend to.
Surely you have heard of the jests of Sebastian Le Seigneur. My reputation precedes me. Of course, I was only kidding.
He looks at you for a really long time and raises... Actually, give me a manipulation roll.
Sorry, your audio kind of cut out.
Give me a manipulation roll.
Manipulation.
Yeah.
Ooh, where? Okay, nothing on that, but so just a charisma.
Just charisma.
All right. Hopefully, I'll get my first 6. Nope.
He just stares at you for an uncomfortable amount of time. One eyebrow goes up. He's got a hard, angular face. It's older and kind of withered, but withered kind of strong. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a very cut stone sort of thing, but he's got the wrinkles, kind of like a middle-aged Kurt Russell sort of look to him, without the beard. His eyebrow goes up. He's very clean cut. Eyebrow goes up after that long period and goes, "Yes, funny. Follow me." And then he turns, he snaps his fingers. The two guards kind of stand at attention, and they wait for you both to go. Toph and Turga starts to fall in, and he stops without turning and goes, "Not you two, just them." And then he continues to walk.
What did you do? I follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. What did I do? What did you do? I guess we're kind of muttering between ourselves.
All right, you guys mutter the whole way there, and there is just this like foreboding weight upon you guys at this point. Like you feel like you don't know what's going on, but you feel like it's not good. You guys are walked back out of the arena and then back into a very kind of through the streets of Gloria Enos. There's some crowd kind of all talking to each other. You kind of overhear some things where they're like, "Well, they cheated. I don't know why. Why would they disqualify them both?" And then somebody else says, apparently their defeated opponents are going to face in an impromptu final tomorrow. They're truly disqualified. Why would they disqualify them? And then somebody else says something like, their houses have been dishonored. Their whole names are dishonored. They don't deserve their places anymore. Like that kind of stuff is what you're hearing as you go, and now you're really starting to get worried. You guys end up walking into a very official building. When you walk into this very official building, though, you see that the front door is slightly off its hinge. Like, it's a double door. The right one, the top hinge is off, and it's just kind of hanging there. As you guys walk in, you see scuff marks. There's some blood stains on the wall, like slashes, like fresh blood on the wall. You see broken furniture and accoutrement all the way down the hall. He walks by it like it is nothing. The guards, if you guys stop to look, the guards will push you to keep you moving. But you're like, what the hell is going on? You guys end up going through this down to a room, and there's just a trail of carnage all through this kind of official building. Till you get to a meeting room. Inside the meeting room, more carnage, but you see one official sitting there at the table. His name is Heston.
Last name Charlton.
Mikhail Heston. Mikhail Heston sits there. Mikhail Heston is younger. He's younger than Herrick, but you could tell that he is some manner of official. He does not look to have either Liman or Santo Dominio official on him. He looks like he is an official of the papacy. Basically, this room is like a big conference room, like a gilded conference room sort of thing. But there's chairs overturned, things are broken and wrecked. You see him just like scratching his head, and then when you both walk in, he looks up and he just kind of motions to chairs.
Guess I'll sit down. I have no choice.
Buenos dias, senor.
He's like, he's Santo of origination, and he just like looks at you and goes, "This is a terrible day for both of your families, and a terrible day for the Pharaoh. And on this holiest of days, you are both about to lose your family standing in your respective houses. Both Limon Marinarchy for Sebastian Le Signor and Indigo Cid for the Santo Dominion. I know you have both been raised in well-to-do areas, but evidence has come to light that has made it that you have been dishonored."
But do we not get to defend our honor?
I have done nothing. What have I done? I have been studying. I have been practicing my sword.
At that point, you actually hear Herrick go, "Bastards never do anything." At that point...
You're a bastard! Me a
How
bastard?
dare
You're a
you,
bastard!
sir? How dare you?
Herrick just kind of stands there. He's not afraid of either one of you. And Mikhail raises his hand. He goes, Herrick, that is a little much. But he is not wrong. Both of you are bastards. It has come to light that you are, in fact, brothers.
What?
What are you? What? Senor,
What are you saying?
this is not my brother. My father and mother.
Do you know what words you say?
This is
Are we
madness.
speaking the common tongue, the same language? I don't think we use the same words.
What was your father's name, Indigo? Did you
Actually,
name
I don't
him?
think I had.
Did you name him, or
I
did
think-
I just not name him, thinking somebody else had named him?
I don't think I did not name him.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I got it. Your father's name is Jacques Le Seigneur Sebastian. It is.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
He's a military man, or I think he works on business deals. I haven't really seen him in a while,
Yes.
but I've been studying.
Yes, and Salvador Cid, your father is Juan Cid.
Yes, one. My father. Very different from Zaki.
Not different at all. They are the same person. In fact, he is a scoundrel who has somehow infiltrated both of these governments. And, well, you are both the result of franchises, I guess, is how we would refer to it.
Sir,
Yes.
you insult me.
I do not insult you. It has been proven, unfortunately, in the terrible occurrences today. He motions around the room and out the door of the hallway that you just came in.
Are you saying my father did this?
Your father did not do this, no. Your father's brother, Salvador Cid, did. He is a notorious privateer and pirate who decided to show up today, of all days, when Juan Julio... I'm going to call him Julio. Juan Cid sounds weird. Julio Cid. When Julio was here on business to out him and then take him with him.
Just real quick, so Salvador Cid is both of our uncle as well?
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
He is Juan Julio / Jack's brother. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacques' brother. Like I said, this man, he is Salvador Cid's brother. He infiltrated our governments, infiltrated our nations, and our religions, and our higher seeds by marrying into wealthy families. Both of your mothers are the ones with the power. However, they are now dishonored as well for marrying such a scoundrel and not seeing better what he is. You're going to lose all your standing. All of it.
Furious.
But sir, this cannot be. This must be some kind of mistake.
He shakes his head. He's like, look around you. I understand that both of you are upset, but we have been attacked by a pirate in this holiest of nations. On a holiest day, we are trying to lock down the nation so that we might capture Salvador Cid, and find and capture your wayward scoundrel father. We're trying to figure out how they even got in here, let alone did what they did. But Salvador gave us irrefutable proof that he is in fact your uncle, and you are brothers.
What sort of proof is this? How could there be proof?
If this is true, then I will lead the guard. I am a military man. I trained in the school. I know everything about how to hunt and capture somebody who is of ill repute. And if it be my father and my uncle, then so be it.
Herrick actually chimes in and goes, "Not so much now. I mean, after all, the school you are in is for Naval Academy, for captains, first mates. They only accept proper lineage into that schools. You will be removed from that school." Mikhail raises his hand again and he goes, "Please, Herrick, let me handle this." Looks at both of you. He goes, "However, that is an interesting idea." Herrick kind of looks at him and goes, "What?" He goes, "Well, we have a lot of problems right now. Other issues to deal with. If you were to lead, you are so sure you wish to lead the charge, find this wayward scoundrel father of yours and Salvador Sid, bring them to justice?"
Of course. Yes. I will be the leader of the two of us who shall bring our father to justice.
Oh. No. Monsieur, Senor. I will go speak to my father and get this sorted out, and I will bring my uncle, Salvador, and there's a mistake. Salvador
But of course,
I
I will
this.
lead the
I
charge.
will handle this.
I won the last fight, so I will clearly lead the charge.
Yes, but I won the first fight, and you only won because you cheated. So I, of the more intelligent of us, will...
J'accuse, sir!
I'm
Excuse
so
me.
happy. So happy.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I must bring this man here before a judge. He besmirches my name.
Enough, Mikhail says. "I will say this. I will provide a carriage. I have... Do we have a driver?" Herrick kind of looks at him and goes... And then he... the closest thing to a smile, just one corner of his mouth twitches slightly up and he goes, "I have somebody that can manage a carriage and drive them. Yes." At that point, he goes, Wonderful. Get that person. Get the carriage ready." And he looks at both of you and goes, "Whoever is the leader, whoever is not, you find your father, you find your uncle, you bring them back here to Gloria Enos to stand trial to justice. I will restore both of your family's name. I have this power. I am with the papacy."
And just for my records, what was your name again, sir?
My name is Mikhail Heston. And as far as the irrefutable proof, he gives you guys documents, basically forged documents that are clearly forged that prove that your dad basically faked his way into these names by stealing the names from other people who had already died. Basically, it's death certificates of these people, and then he found a way to become those people, so to speak.
This evidence seems irrefutable to my discerning eyes.
Has this been told to my mother?
We have sent missives out, yes. It is unfortunate, but I am sure that they will have enough money to survive, but their standing in society will be hurt, obviously. I can do nothing about this.
They've been
Dos mio.
excommunicated from the courts and all the rest.
Yes, of course. They will be
It's
unmarried,
quite dire.
obviously. So so he goes, "Now, again, I have a headache. I have a lot going on. I'm going to send you both on your way. Good day. Find your father, find your uncle. I'll return your status. Everything will be as if it never happened. Yes? Herrick, show them out." Herrick kind of looks at you, walks around the table, and snaps his fingers again.
My military training would kind of kick in just as a reflex, and I'll just... Hup.
Yeah, I'd hop up as well, and
I just want to say before we continue, and I'm going to wrap this up in a second, but before we continue, Sebastian / Daniel, thank you. In 43 years of life, I've never had anybody yell "J'accuse" at a role-playing game table, so thank you for a first. J'accuse! Great.
No problem.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this one up. You kind of step out of the front. and you guys are on the steps for a second. You're just kind of fuming, not really talking to each other. You don't like this situation. You're gonna have to run off to find your brother, to find your father and his brother. You're about to go on this glorious chase just to rename your name. You guys were about to become naval. Both of you were about to win the tournament in your own minds. You're about to become high-ranking officers, high-ranking, officials, and that's all been snatched away from you. At this point, a relatively nice carriage kind of pulls up. It's kind of one of those carriages with the door on either side and then kind of like a bench seat on side that could sit up to 3 on either side inside. There's also like places for luggage on the back, kind of like a luggage, I don't know what they call it, but like a luggage rack on the back, and then a fair amount of windows on it. And you see this guy on the top, older gentleman. He's got this like kind of like a do-rag over his head, tied in, kind of full cap sort of thing. Big beard with a few braids in it. And he just looks at you. He's just got a normal tunic on, but it looks a little dirty, and a normal pair of pants a little dirty. He's got kind of like a sword at his hip, and then a couple of firearms, a couple of pistols. As he goes, "Arr! Hello, mateys. I'll be your carriager. Name's Simon Grimace. Pleasure to meet you both." And then he drops down and he goes, "Well, you guys are both young, but I don't mind taking orders from the young. We can go get your luggage. About to chase those ne'er-do-wells, right?" Both of you give me awareness rolls. Real quick.
Okay. I got a pretty good awareness, so 3 awareness plus my intelligence. So I get 5?
Nice.
And I need to spec into awareness the next time I level up. Ooh.
1.
Yeah, that's a fail.
5.
Hey, that's enough. I got no successes on this. So, Sebastian, you actually noticed just a hint of what might be a pirate tattoo under his sleeves. But he just keeps on going on. He extends his hands.
This man may not be what he seems. I say to Indigo.
Senor, you say, where do you hail from?
He goes, "Oh, I'm kind of a child of the sea. I go where the world takes me, so to speak, and it takes me here.
But
right
you are
now.
on land at the moment.
I am indeed. So I'm a child of the land sea, so to speak." At this point, Herrick walks out and goes, "He is a capable carriage driver. Isn't that right, Mr. Grimace?" He turns around and says, "Oh, of course, Your Eminence. Of course." And he goes, "You will be good, I assume?" He's like, "Yes, of course I will be. Oh, we're gonna have wonderful adventures, the 3 of us. And then, of course, you'll live up to your side of the bargain." Herrick nods. "Yes, of course. You will be free man, completely rehabilitated." And then he turns back to the 2 of you. "Good luck." And then he kind of like walks off.
And I'm gonna stand here at the carriage door, waiting for Indigo to open it for me.
I'm gonna lean in to our character and say, that Herrick he's not the most fun person in the world. It sounds like maybe you got roped into us, something about being a free man.
He shakes his head. He's like, "Oh, no. It was just a misunderstanding. Happens to me all the time. You never know. People just kind of think one thing, and you end up in the place you're not supposed to be. But His Eminence, Mr. Herrick, while he may be harsh, is a fair man, and has given me a chance to make amends of that misunderstanding by helping the 2 of you with a mission."
I put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Senor, misunderstandings abound today. It is very clear we are in good company. and I go around to the opposite side of the carriage and get in.
My good sir, I will wait until the door is open for me. I am a noble.
At that point, Grimace looks confused. So he walks over. He looks at you, Sebastian, and looks at the door, and he goes, "It just turns, mate." And then he turns the handle and opens it.
My gratitude to the doorman here. And I will walk into the carriage.
And
So pompous.
he gets on.
I'm never going to drop my nobility, even
No.
if
Nor should you.
I am fully stripped of
Nor
it.
should you.
I will be pompous forever.
That is my commitment to pompousness. Okay. All right, that's it. Another episode of Duel Bastards. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I do want to thank my players one more time for kind of wading into the muck of what this game is in its current form, but I'm really excited about it. I think this game is going to be one of the best things I've ever written, so I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy that they are testing it with me and showing you guys what it is. And by those players, this is a podcast on the internet, which means that we must, in fact, do the contractually obligated, hey, you got something to plug segment. So, first and foremost, Daniel, would you like to plug anything?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I have a million things to plug. I'll keep it brief, and maybe we'll do more plugs on the future. I'm a podcast editor and a musician. The very recent thing that I got started with that by the time this goes live, it might be pretty old, is I joined up with a website called Maximum Utmost that is a video game blog, and I'm sort of their podcast guy over there, just doing all the behind the scenes clicks and clacks to make it sound good. And then music, I go by The Sanford. My last name is Sanford, and maybe I'll get our good buddy Old Man Gaming here to put a link to my Bandcamp or something. But yeah, that's the fastest. I have millions of other projects that I'm doing all the time, and maybe we'll plug those next time.
Yeah, there's plenty of episodes to plug in, I promise. Wizards Respite Ash.
As always, thewizardsrespite.com, website that dives into all things TTRPG. This show can be seen there. Everything we do, TTRPG with Zach, Old Man Gaming, can be seen there. We also got t-shirts that can be purchased there, all RPG themed.
I have that one.
There we go.
I have that one. That's a great one. I mean,
It's
they're
a great
all.
one.
That's
It's comfy.
That one was the one I was like, I gotta click and get that one.
See, there you go. So jump over and check out these awesome shirts. And yeah, that's what I got. Wizardsrespite.com. Please check it out.
Real quick, I wanted to thank you, Zachariah, because this has been a lot of fun. Just on this one, great session 0 that we didn't film at all, but it helped set the tone and get everything like lined up in a really interesting way. That it informed me for my future games that I'm gonna play. That I just need to be better at the session 0 part.
Well, I appreciate that. As far as my plugging, I'm going to say check out both of these guys because they're great. As far as me, everything that I do is on Old Man Gaming on YouTube, or this and other podcasts also go live on Spotify. Other than that, we're in a lot of stuff. There's a lot of RPGs and TTRPGs that we do. Check them out, man. If this isn't your bag, we've got a horror one, we've got a sci-fi one, we've got all sorts of ones going on, so check them out. Thank you for all those kind words, Daniel, one more time. That was really nice. And yeah, we will be back again next week, hopefully, with another Duel Bastards. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I hope everybody out there is enjoying it. And as per se usual, as long as you guys keep watching and you keep listening, we'll keep making them. See you guys next time.
See ya.
All right.
Where is my mouse? There.